So I should talk about using salvage lumber. Is first of all, it's great, but it does require a little bit more thought and well, and some work because you have to take it apart. So first of all, in some cases you need a perfectly straight board. So I'll pick up the board and I'll eye down through. Yeah, this is looking really good. And really good that way too. It's really nice. Now it does have this wane. I don't know if that's the correct term, but it has this area where this was the end of this was the tree. And when they cut it, some of the round part is still on it. The bark is off, so that's good. The bark is where you would get the bugs most likely. Although this is yellow pine, so it's not as much of a issue, I don't think. But bark should be off. You don't want bark on there. So I don't want this to show. The board is totally strong. This board is incredibly strong. It's yellow pine. It's straight. Doesn't even have any knots. I mean, this is a strong, strong board. So this is the only issue. So as long as I don't, if I can use this board so you do not see this, that's ideal. So on the end, I'm working on the front edge right now, but I'm going to do 2 layers. So there's going to be a layer, this layer, and then there's going to be another layer. Now I will see this. You're going to see this. You're going to see this. But you're not going to see this because it'll be up and there'll be another layer here. And so this would be the roof, and this is going to get covered with aluminum. So using it as I'm looking at the roof on the left-hand side, first layer is a great place to use this board. There's other places I could use it too, but this is an excellent place to use it, and that's where I'm starting anyways. I could have started on the right side, but given this board, I'm going to start on the left. So you need to look at the board, you need to eye it, how straight is this, how straight is it? If it's not straight, then I might use it for roofing until the curved part, and then, so I do this in 2 parts. I'm going to have some waste, and maybe I don't even want this knot in it. Maybe I start here and just go from there to there. And so you need to look over the board, look at the utilization, and if you need to use shorter pieces, like when I'm doing the roof boards, as long as I'm mismatching the joints, that's fine. And on the roof boards, I only need one side to look nice because when I look up at it, I'm going to see one side. And these holes, they don't bother me. So in this case, I could use this as a roof board. So this would be up. And this would be the area we would see from underneath. But I need a nice straight one to start, or for the front, so long and straight. So this is a perfect one for that. Okay, so you have to examine your wood, see where you need to cut it, and what's going to be visible. So always think about that. What's visible? Like on the roof, the ends will be visible. So I would like the ends to be nice and full. It'll look like they're all full. If there's a little bit of wood missing in here on the top, that's okay. Okay, so it's strategizing, and we have this is just one set that I brought up. So this one we're gonna we'll probably cut it here, get a couple out of it. This one maybe some roofing to there, but maybe from here up is kindling wood. And then some of these are just crooked. Okay, look at that one. You can see it's coming up. It's curved. You can see the curve in it. So we have to use it in shorter pieces, maybe 2 pieces, or maybe even 3 pieces. Okay, so examine. I already set a couple aside there that are nice and straight and long for supports. And I have more. This is just to get me going, and then I can go get more. So examine your wood and use it in the best spots. So the total outcome is beautiful. They're not all going to be this straight when you salvage, but they might, depending on what you're salvaging. Lumber use.